Let me see. Is YouTube chat live? I'm having a little bit trouble seeing if YouTube is live. I'm a little bit new. Hello, Subtle Pizza. First time chatting. Stream came from YT. Welcome to the stream. I'm just getting started here. Just give me one quick minute here. Do 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 do. Bow 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 bow. Do 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 do. Okay, I think YouTube is live. Hello, Intralinks. Is that how you pronounce your name? I apologize. Hello, Vox. Hello, Lucille. Hello, Sundrop. Hello, Gamer. DBD Basics. Henry Penny. Kaya. Hello. All right. We're doing. Is the stream still up? Are we having issues with the stream? My OBS is telling me one thing, and my thing says another. No, I don't think I am having issues. Okay, we are good. Can we hear you okay? Can hear you okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kay. Guess what? Chicken butt. That's a good one. I don't know why my OBS is saying that it's disconnected this stream. Is it on Twitch as well? Is the stream up? No, the stream's up over there. It says unstable though. Is that true? Why would the stream be unstable? Oh, it says the bitrate is too high. I'm sending too much information over to Twitch. Just give me 1 second. I appreciate all of the patience that everyone has with me here. Just gotta Google Twitch max bitrate. 8,000. Exceeding can cause... I have it set to 9,000. That would do it. Is the music okay with my voice? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? How is the sound quality? Intralinks, appreciate the follow. And Subtle Pizza as well. I haven't even gotten to announce that we're live. I've just been putting all this stuff together. Hello, Lucille. Hello, everybody. It is good to see you all. All right, let's send out an announcement to the people. At everyone. We don't have a stream pings roll in the chat. There is no music. There's no music. Can't hear music. Uh-oh. Yeah, that'll sure do something. How about now? You can tell I'm really good at this stuff by the way that it is. Well, now there's no music. Okay, here's a new song. It's okay, sing to us instead. Yeah, I know. Is the music okay now? Now I hear music, but it's very quiet. Okay, we could fix that part of it. At least I fixed the actual thingy, though. How is this in relation to my voice? And then I'm still trying to just send out a Discord notification. Very quiet. Let's just work out the sound real fast. Is it still quiet? I think this is good now. Okay. All right. It's a little bit loud for me, but that's okay. I can turn my stuff down. Okay. All right. Thank you all. Okay. This is good. This is good. Okay. We love to see that. Okay. We're going to pop in the world in just a second here. There's not many people here yet, I imagine. So I'm actually going to give you guys a sneak peek on what we're doing, like the big stuff that's coming like really soon. But you guys have to promise not to tell anybody, okay? I don't want to see any pictures or screenshots from this in the Discord. But I've been learning Axiom on the side and trying to figure out how to terraform our whole entire island and stuff along those lines. And so I'm going to be redoing our mega tree. If you've seen or are familiar with our tree, this is I'm still in the rough stages. There's still like areas over there that you can see that are like messed up. But I am going to be redoing it. The entire trunk has been redone and the top is much bigger and thicker. I got to fix some stuff up. And then I've been playing around with like terraforming, like what the terrain could possibly look like in here. This is a creative copy of my world, by the way. So I've been trying to figure out terraforming tools, and this is all I've been using Axiom. You can see I'm a mega noob, and at some point had destroyed a few holes in my base using Axiom, and I undid 200 things that I did, and it still didn't fix that. So in this creative copy, my base is destroyed in that regard, but yeah. This is where we're at with things. So, in preparation for that, we do need to do a couple things. Namely, build up some tools and figure out exactly what we need to get all those leaves for the for that big tree design. Looks epic, thank you. Hello, Quack Clover, welcome. Kyrens, welcome. Name the tree Ben. Music is a little loud. Heard loud and clear. I'm still a noob, if you could tell, on this whole thing. It was a little bit loud for me, too. It looks really great. I appreciate that. Hey, V, how are you? Oops. I still didn't switch over my world. I realized I said don't tell anybody what we're doing, and then I realized that the VOD for this will be available to anybody to just see what I just showed to the people. That's okay. Okay, now we are in our forever world, and hello and welcome to our second ever live stream. We got a lot of stuff planned for today. Let me know also, I guess, I'm gonna work something real fast out with the audio. Just give me one quick second. I could fix something here real fast mode. How do you do things? Sources, here we go. Holy smokes. I'm a little bit confused on what I just did. Oh, wait, that's the... Got it. Okay. So... Okay, how is the music now? Because I'm just trying to split my scenes up a little bit here. So I just want to make sure that I can do the thingy separate. And then we're gonna output this only to track 1 and 2. No, just to track 1. Because that should be... Yeah, 1 is everything. Okay. All right, music's good. Okay. All right. We are in the game now. I gotta head out now. Sorry for the short stay. No worries. don't apologize. Thanks for popping in. Hello, Mail. How are you doing? Okay, so we got some stuff to do today on the streamy stream. Actually, let's just, while we're here in the desert, let's just pack a couple things up. I really gotta clean up that chest. That chest has been in like 3 videos out here, which is like a bunch of leftover stuff from our desert build here, and I have yet to fix it. Okay. Good, how about you? I'm having a good time. I'm having a very good time. Bye. This wandering trader made it into our last episode, by the way. But I never checked his trades, and he's got nothing. Nothing good. Waste of time. Look away, everybody. Okay. Alright, let's head back to our base, because we gotta put a couple things together here. Why is everyone saying bye? Is everyone leaving? How's the stream quality, by the way? Is the stream quality all okay over on Twitch and on YouTube? I'm assuming the stream quality is okay. I have like good bit rate. It's good. Okay, great. Thank you. All right, so we gotta do... Let's just get right into it here. I don't want to be like fiddling around with storage room stuff. Let's just go sort these couple shulker boxes. We got to get right into a test here. So I need to test out how many hose I'm going to need for a particular project that we have going on. And welcome everybody. Welcome. So we need to make ourselves a new set of hose. I think it's going to be a lot. Because we need roughly 100,000 oak leaves for the project that I was talking about in the very beginning, the very secretive, lucrative project. Can I have a hint of what the project is? I showed at the very beginning of the video. I'm going to be redoing our big tree. Like if I just pop into FreeCam for a second, I'm going to be redoing the majority of this tree. Like the entire thing is going to look much different than it is. This tree just looks way too goofy. And I'm not very proud of it. So we're going to need to get, and from what I designed in like a creative testing world, like 100,000 leaves, which is like a lot. And I don't know how many tools I'm going to need to do that, because I'm going to want to just like grab all that in just like one go. So I'm going to need stuff immediately. So let's see what we can do here. Tree update. Yeah, hello Mooney of the Valley. Welcome in. Can I get like this OBS looking a little bit better? Can't see like my windows are all over the place. I'm gonna put this over here. Thank you, Kainu, for the follow, by the way, and Jamie for the subscription over on YouTube. I appreciate that. Having a little bit of issues. There we go. Is it based on an IRL tree like a willow tree or anything? It's not. I wish someone sent the screenshot in the Discord because okay, how many are there more people here than there are earlier? See a gamer with guns. Hey Jade, how are you? All right. I'll show you guys real fast because more people are in here than there were before. I'll show you real fast, and this is the last time I'm going to show it on the stream. So just give me 1 second to just pop the world over to our creative world backup.
So it's not really based on a particular like real life tree. However, so this is roughly what it's gonna be. I'm not done with it yet. I wanted it to kind of look like a mushroom on the top because, well, it is like a mushroom island after all. So I've designed it to be roughly like this. How do I switch the world so fast? I have just like the server files up on my other monitor. So if I just wanted to grab the leaves here, it's 109,000 blocks, which I believe if I just hit, it's 109,000. Okay, there's a little bit more leaves that are like not connected. So probably like 110,000 in total that we'll need. So we got to get all those leaves, and we're going to maybe start it today. Yeah, so I'm running the creative world on the same server that I use for everything, just because I also do like the creative mode stuff on my like laptop. So I need to be able to switch between my desktop PC and my laptop like pretty quickly. So that's why I host all these worlds on my same server. Hello, Micah. Welcome to the stream. It's so much better. I know. I know it's so much better. The other one is just, I freehanded the whole thing. Like I was at that point in time, like pretty against using tools like Axiom and like schematics and things. But I've since like changed my mind. Like these things like help way more than they hurt. And I think I wouldn't be able to do like the sort of projects that I do if I wasn't, oops, I don't know why I grabbed mending. I don't need mending. Actually, let's just try efficiency 4. Can you do efficiency 4 on a hoe and break leaves like instantly? I think you can. Diamond Hope can mine 1,000 leaves. Yes, but I've read like if I put, so what if I put Unbreaking 3 on it? Like I'm pretty sure that it's like actually like sort of random. I couldn't find like a lot of information on this in particular, so I'm gonna just give it a try. First off, does efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3, does this make it, and also I'm getting a bunch of emeralds. I had to use all my emeralds on my last episode, by the way. I had to use almost all of my emeralds for 20 name tags for all those cats. If you haven't seen my last episode, I had to get a whole bunch of cats for a build. So I'm just also just while I'm like going past these villager guys, I'm trying to get those guys all in order as well. It's a nice setup. Yes, it is. Thank you. Okay, let's just make sure efficiency 4 can break leaves instantly, and they can. Okay. The only problem is I have to put Silk Touch on this too. Otherwise, you don't have you don't get the leaves. Okay, so who sells Silk Touch? I think it's this guy over here. 1 emerald is really nice still. Some of these guys, because I zombified and then cured all of these guys like a while ago. For some reason, like some of them, like this guy is selling Silk Touch for 1 emerald, and then like the efficiency 5 villager is like 27. I don't know why there's like such a big discrepancy between the two. Okay, so now we got Silk Touch. So let's just try out how many leaves that we'll get with this, because that'll tell us how many different hoes that we need to create. And I'm hoping that I don't need more than like, I don't know. I don't know how many I'm expecting. I can't do the math in my head. So let's just take this stuff with us and let's go head out into a forest where I don't really care about the stuff that's in there. And how's the mic quality? Is there any like things sort of going on with it, or is it all good? It's good. Thank you. And how is everyone's day? Thanks for taking the time to watch the stream. I really appreciate that. Mike is nice. That's good to hear. Wait. I have never been over here before. I have never seen this before in my entire life. There's a jungle here? Our base is just right over that way. Just over those hills. I don't think I've ever noticed this before. I've been playing Minecraft all day. What have you been working on? I thought you were leaving, gamer. Couldn't stay away for too long. Sun drop? I don't know if I said hi. I don't remember. Hello, if I didn't say hi. We're just looking for some sort of regular forest with oak trees. Don't you have it mapped? I do. I did most of the maps like I could probably do these. These are oak, right? I'm just looking for a regular forest, to be honest. I have everything mapped, but I did it like just watching like TV and stuff, and like I wasn't really paying attention too much to the terrain. I did mark like a lot of like cool places though that I found when exploring. But I wasn't paying too close attention to everything, and honestly, it was like a lot of people, or a long time ago. I mean, I don't know why I said a lot of people. It was a long time ago, so I don't really remember everything that came out of it. Where is the nearest forest? This is crazy. Hello, James. I'm Zanny. Welcome in. How are you doing? I hope we don't run out of fireworks here. I went in probably the worst direction I could have gone. Oh, here's a forest. Okay. All right, we're going to demolish this place. You mean my daughter? Oh, me and my daughter are watching your stream. Hello, Sundrop's daughter. It's Lucy, right? Is your daughter? Or Viv? I'm confusing the two in my head. Okay. So the test that we're doing for everyone, by the way, is that we're trying to figure out exactly how many... I didn't bring any chests with me. Shoot. Okay. Hold on. Good thing I can just grab a bunch of wood here. I'm trying to figure out exactly how many leaves I could break with an Unbreaking 3 diamond hoe. Is exactly what we're trying to find out. We're doing a little Mythbusters stuff here today. Since you're not using mending, do I buy my tools from villagers? I don't. And I need to. I've honestly been just too lazy to get a couple villagers, and I've used up almost all of my diamonds on the tools that I've needed for my last few projects. So I absolutely need to make a couple villagers for this. I'm just doing this one hoe for now, just to see how much leaves we can get from this, and then we will do that right afterwards. Google, I think it's like, someone said that earlier. I think you can't, or you can. I get like a rough estimate, but it doesn't really hurt to like try, because like I believe that the way that Unbreaking works is that it doesn't actually, it's not just like tripling. If you have Unbreaking 3, I don't think it just triples the amount of stuff that you can break. I think it adds like a chance that it just doesn't use up durability. So honestly, if we wanted to get like a control, we would probably want to do like maybe 4 or 5 of these oak leaves, hoes, and then we would actually be able to like tell. But I just kind of want like a rough number. Why am I not using shears? I would just need a lot of shears. That's a good question. Honestly, that's kind of a good question. That is kind of a good question. Let us see, because I'm kind of just, I didn't even consider that with quotes. I'm so used to using hoes for leaves. That's just what I do when I like gather all the leaves. I just do this because I don't know. I guess they just don't break as often. Google dumb. Google is dumb. I'm assuming that that's what you meant by that. I guess I don't know how many shears. Like obviously I don't. You can enchant shears with Unbreaking, so there's that. But I don't know how many that you get from that. So I'd probably need to like craft up a whole bunch of shears. Now iron is no problem. We have iron farm. We got iron blocks out the wazoo. We're overflowing in iron blocks. But yeah, when it comes to this, I think I just prefer bows, honestly. And it'd be cool to have all the collection in our Shattered Sanctum as well. Like I'm trying to just fill that up with tools, because I think it's really cool to like visualize like how much stuff I've done in the world. Whereas if I did it by shears, I just kind of like break them nonstop. I got my question answered by a stream with 44 viewers. I didn't want to know how many viewers there were. I get nervous when I know how many people are watching. No, you're good. I'm just joking. It would be cool to make a trading hall at the place that you have broken tools. That's so Shattered Sanctum is the name of that place, and that would be cool to do. I would. Yeah, I want to do something with it. I don't know. I don't know how many I would need. Like, I would probably just need one of each particular tool type. But for the purposes of this project, we're probably just going to try to keep it simple because I don't want to spend too much time doing that. But I think in the future, I think that makes a lot of sense to just use up that area that's like dedicated towards tools for that particular use case. When small gets a good count, do the gritty. Are people still grittying? It's 2026. That was like a 2021 meme, I think. Tool trading so you could yeah, exactly. How's all the game sound, by the way, with the music with my voice? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? I'm kind of like, I'm just so nervous about like the sounds. I feel like this is like the 10th time I've asked, like, are the sounds okay? We're all watching you. Women before the women's revolutions got paid time off during pregnancies. In the United States, there were barely any male teachers competing with female teachers. Isaac Wood, thank you for the subscription. It's perfect. You're all good. Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay, so yeah, I live in the United States, and listen, the United States is a... What just happened? Where's my, did I just switch? Oh, I switched game modes. Yeah, that's another problem that I have. So I've downloaded Axiom so that I could work on my project in creative mode, but I use like the same Java installations. So like I have Axiom in my world. I don't actually like cheat or use any of those things, by the way, but I accidentally clicked some keybind that made me do that. I think I hit left alt or something like that. Am I ever planning to go back to mending? Yes, probably. I think I'm going to try to fill up that Shattered Sanctum, like everything with tools, and then reevaluate my decision. I'm having fun with it. Like, it's a very interesting thing. You know, a lot of people comment on things and say, like, why would you do that to yourself? Like, it's such a waste of time. Like, just use mending, bro. But it's just like, I don't know. Minecraft is not a progression game. I haven't been picking up leaves for a long time. Minecraft is not a progression game, and I think people think that it is. Or rather, some people think that it is. Like, people who do the 2-week Minecraft phase, I think, are inherently more progression-based people. Like, you play the game, the 2-week phase happens because you can just get through the entire game in 2 weeks, right? Like, you can't, like, get through everything, but you can get maxed out tools. You can make, like, a starter little tiny house, and you can get, like, a villager set up, an enchanting table, and beat the Ender Dragon, and do, like, wither fights in a beacon. You could do that in 2 weeks, like, if you've played the game before. So I think that the 2-week phase inherently happens because people want it to be a progression game. And I like progression. It's fun. I like building more, but I definitely miss the progression thing. So like that's why I do the no mending rule. I don't try to just be like a different kind of girl. But yeah, I will reevaluate is what I'm trying to say. I think it's a flex. Thank you. Like your perspective, I appreciate that. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to like bring people together who have like a similar mindset, like especially people on like TikTok. I don't know how many of you have like come from TikTok. People on TikTok have a very specific opinion on things. Just give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. People on TikTok have like a... They're not afraid to express their opinions. So this is what I'm trying to say. People on TikTok are very quick to just be like, you're playing the game wrong. Like, why don't you just do so-and-so thing? And it's like, look, I don't know better than everybody, but I've been playing this game for 13 years. Like, I know a thing or two about a thing or two, and whether or not I play the most optimal way is, I mean, objectively, I don't. New tree design looks great. Oh, hey, Plato, welcome in. How are you? I don't post on TikTok much anymore anyway, but yeah, I mean, those people are very quick to judge, and I don't try to let it get to me. You guys are very nice, and I appreciate you. Addie Fathi. I watched your last video. How did you enjoy it? For anyone who's just coming in now, by the way, we are performing a Mythbusters experiment. We're trying to figure out how many leaves that we get roughly from a diamond hoe, because we're going to need to gather up some tools and try to do some stuff. I lost my shulker box over here. I'm realizing now that my test results, if we're talking about scientific method, the results will be inconclusive because I'm leaving leaves all over the place. They're just like bing, 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 bing. We're trying to get scientific method style. We're trying to get within plus or minus 5% error on this. Ah. Hello. I am in a hole. And now there's a path block there. Thank you, Eugene Mama. I appreciate that. A bunch of paths here. Why are there a bunch of paths here? Oh, there's a village in this. Hello. Anyone got anything good here? They're just like in the trees here. How big is this place? Not very big. Oh, actually, it's pretty decently sized. Are you selling diamond hose by any chance? No. I don't actually know if that's the guy. Is this an old school village? Do these houses generate anymore? Like these old school blacksmith things? Someone was here. Is this an old school village? I don't actually know if these spawn anymore. Huh. Hi, I'm back from dinner. Who cares that it's 12:30 a.m.? Your feeding schedule. I say feeding schedule like you're like an animal. Your eating schedule is crazy, man. I'm so routined. I need to eat, and as I get older, I have a confession to make. I'm turning into like a grandma or grandpa. The older I get, the more I want to eat at like 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Which I used to make fun of old people for like wanting what's called like early bird specials, but like eating dinner, cooking dinner, cleaning up, and being done by like 5:45 is like a dream to me. Hello, Cody. Welcome on in. We are gathering leaves for a big project, or rather, we're trying to figure out how many leaves that we need for a big project, and we're just decimating this forest and performing a little bit of experimentation. Welcome in. And if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to like it on YouTube. I don't know what that does, but some people say that it does something. So be sure to like it. Only if you're liking it, though. That sounded unk of you? Yeah. I eat when I'm hungry. I wasn't hungry for dinner time, but I am now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you live in... Not to dox you live in Spain, and I hear the culture out in Spain, and I think also Italy. Like, the culture is like... Normal dinner time there is like more close to like 8 p.m., no? Oops, we've collected one birch leaf. Our experiment is ruined. I'm already destroying this forest. I thought there would be way more trees here for me to destroy. I'm probably the oldest one here. Look, respect, man. Respect. I'm glad that I can be enjoyed by all ages. And that's why I'm like family friendly, by the way. Challenger, thank you for the follow. Welcome over on the Twitch side of things. You know, I'm family friendly because I just feel like I got something to offer for like everybody. Like, you know, not to yank my own chain. That's not what I was trying to do there. I was just saying, I just want to share my enjoyment of the game with people. And I think that if you're an adult who plays the game, which I'm an adult who plays the game, I'm almost 30 years old, everybody, which is crazy. I think once I hit 30, I think I'm gonna go through like a crisis of some sort. Yeah, I'm not really excited for that. I'll do a big celebration though. But then I think kids, like, you know, in an age where there's like a lot of Minecraft content on the internet, I try to provide something that, not that it's like a rare commodity, because like, I mean, there's like a billion Minecraft YouTubers in the world, but like I try to bring like the energy that got me into the game and Minecraft YouTube like 10, 12, 13 years ago. I try to bring that energy to the table. So it's definitely not for everybody, but that's kind of where I'm coming from. Everything gets better at 30. That's interesting. That's very interesting. No, I agree. Everything except probably health. Like, as I get older, it's everything but health that gets better. You have to be so much more conscious of your health, everyone, as you get older. And I'm just gonna... This is just so off topic, but we're just mining leaves, so we got nothing to do but just yap over here. If you're a dude in the chat, anybody, even if you're man, woman, and anything in between, you have to eat fiber. Eat fiber. It is so good for you. But don't go crazy with it off the bat, because your body will not like it if you just suddenly introduce a bunch of fiber into your diet. But have fiber. One of the... Now I'm just going to spew a stat here. I don't actually know if this is the full stat, but I read a headline somewhere and it changed my life. I believe that colon cancer is now the most prevalent cancer in men. And there's like a statistic, some reduction in that if you just have like good fiber. And especially like Americans in the chat, I don't know about overseas. Americans don't have regular fiber in their diet at all. When I started looking up like how to eat fiber, I was like, it listed a bunch of foods that I wasn't eating, and I was like, uh-oh. I am in trouble. Eat fiber is your advice? American diets are so poor that is like groundbreaking information. And if it's not groundbreaking information, that's okay. But if I could tell people to eat fiber and just one person eats more fiber in their diet, I'm happy with that outcome. Hey, Cheesecake, how are you? Welcome into the stream. It's good to see you again. This is getting way more leaves than I thought. In my head, I was like, one hoe is not even going to get us a shulker box full of leaves. And we're about to push shulker box 3, and we're only halfway done with this hoe. I'm twice your age, but you are right. Think about your health now, and colon cancer hitting younger. Thank you, huge lunatic. PSA. This stream is sponsored by colon cancer. Dude, this stream is sponsored by colon cancer. This stream is sponsored by Eat Fiber. Big Fiber has sponsored today's stream. Move, do things. I work from home. It's like my main job is obviously not YouTube. If you work from home, like, get up and exercise. Like, sitting in a chair is just like rotting your body. I say as I sit in a chair and rot my body. But get a standing desk, or just go for like frequent walks. Like, get up every hour just for like 5 minutes. Walk around your house or your apartment or wherever, and just like do that. We were once cavemen, and our bodies were not meant to work office jobs, I think. Why is colon cancer sponsoring you? No, I was just saying that I read a study that introducing more fiber into your diet can reduce the risk of colon cancer, which is a big thing that's hitting men. Procrastinating getting out of bed and starting my day. I feel that. I feel that. Though my day is almost over with. We're running out of trees. I'm trying to avoid the birch trees like nobody's business. I'm trying not to get those leaves. Like, it's gonna muck things up. Hey, small guy. Someone's on your channel. Should I watch your hardcore series? Hello, Lime. Welcome in. I do not have a hardcore series on the channel. I do Forever World content. I'm not a big fan of hardcore in general. I think they make for interesting videos for sure, but I'm personally not a fan of playing hardcore. But that being said, yes, I've got 14 main Let's Plays on the channel, and I have 2 different world tours that you can watch on YouTube. So yeah, be sure to check those out, and that'll get you up to speed on like where everything's at in the world and get you kind of like a good vibe of where things are at. Hello, Zotes. Welcome in. How are you? Zotes, you're from TikTok, aren't you? Your name is familiar to me. I believe I follow you on TikTok. Why am I getting leaves? I am going to be doing a big terraforming project in my island as my next like big project and main like YouTube video. So I need a bunch of leaves for it. I'm gonna need about 110,000 leaves, but we're just getting a little bit right now, and then we're gonna head back to the base and gather some tools and other resources, because I'm mostly gonna probably grind these off stream, just watching like TV and movies or anime or something along those lines. But the early stages I'm at least gonna stream. Yes. Are you playing any other games? Not for content, but I do play other games. Currently I am playing a survival playthrough of Skyrim on my Switch. I got Skyrim. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I purchased Skyrim. I've had it for like Xbox 360, PS4, PC, and now on my Switch. But I'm doing a survival playthrough of that right now. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I am playing the game Eugenics, which is not everyone's cup of tea for sure. It's like a strategy turn-based game by the creator of Binding of Isaac. And you essentially just breed up mutant cats who battle for you, and you go on various different adventures with them. It's a roguelike or roguelite. I don't know the difference off the top of my head. That game is really fun. It's definitely some like twisted dark humor, so like beware if that's not your thing. But it has the best soundtrack in any video game. I'm comfortable saying, hands down, it is the greatest soundtrack ever. Hey Del, how are you? And hello Kiro. Yes, join the Discord too if you're not in the Discord, and say hi to our amazing community. Introduce yourself. We got some great people over there, some good builders. We have like a lot of people come in and just ask for like help with redstone or like help for advice on their builds, or just to like share your builds and just like flex on people. I know that's something that like I started posting on TikTok because I was just playing single player, and I wanted just people to like see what I was working on. Like I was just proud of things, so I was just like, I'm gonna post on TikTok, and I didn't really expect to like go anywhere with it or like do a whole bunch or like make this like my primary hobby. I mainly just wanted like people to see what was going on. So you could do that in our Discord. There's a whole build showcase channel where you could just plug what you're working on, and people give a lot of good feedback and compliments in there. I'd be good getting to work soon. How are you? I am great, and I just finished up work earlier today. Work has been tiring. Minecraft is keeping me going. Work has been very, very, very difficult. Okay. All right, anyone have any guesses of how many shulker boxes of leaves we'll be able to gather with this? So we're about, I guess, we're about 80% of our way through this hoe, actually. So maybe it'll be 4 shulker boxes, approximately. Would you want Minecraft to be your work someday? That's a very loaded question, but I'm glad that you brought it up. YouTube and Minecraft and content is my favorite part of every part of my week for the most part. It keeps me going. It's like the most creatively rewarding thing, especially like as my job and other areas of life are either creatively void or just disappointing. Like, this stuff keeps me going. I would love to do this full time, I think, but I would also not want to like turn my hobby into a job. Like, you know, people say like don't do like your hobby for like work, and like there's merit to that. Absolutely. Like I'm sure that is a thing. I think I would like to do it for like a period of time and like see how it goes. If I could stream and make videos all day, every day, I think that would be like ideal. I'd have an absolute blast doing that, but I do get worried that like I would get maybe sick of it, or if I wanted like a break, because like oftentimes you're leaving some ugly forest behind. It's a good thing that we need wood. Oftentimes, like between like a video, like if a video really pushes me to like my limits, like some of the latest episodes that I've done, I like take like 2 weeks off. Like I don't do anything. I just like think about things and like take a break, or just like do small things around like my world. And I don't just like jump into like the next thing like immediately. So like that's how I kind of like combat the burnout. How is your game so saturated? Sorry, Black and Yellow, I didn't see your message before. I do have a mod called Shade and Saturation Slider. This mod is what makes my game mostly so saturated. So it adds a few options in the video settings. So I have my shade at 15% and my saturation at 1.3%. And that's how my game looks like this for the most part. Small guy doing small things, who would have guessed? Yeah. 10 shulker boxes? No way. We've got only 3 in change, and we're almost through this hoe. But now we can do some math, and that's the most fun thing in the world. I do want to get more regular with my live streams. I'm not committing to anything, so nobody clip this and pull it back up in like a couple weeks. I want to at least try to do one weekly. Like, I don't want streaming to like take over the videos, because sometimes streaming can like eat some time that like otherwise would go to like my videos, and like editing and recording and making like stories is like my primary thing. But that being said, okay, this hoe's almost dead. 55. Okay, let's just be careful not to break this. 42. But I do want to do maybe like once a week, at least for the short term, just to see kind of how it goes. Maybe twice a week. Maybe we'll do like weekend early time zone one, because we got so many people in like our Discord who want to join, but they're in a different time zone. So job application, if you're watching this on the VOD, I can't believe you're not here. Flip it. Mods, ban her, please. Thank you, Addy. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. This hoe is pretty much chopped. All right. Let's go get the final count. All right. Let's go. I don't want to push it. All right. Let's pick up all these leaves, and we'll get our final count, and then we'll know how many shulker boxes also that we'll need of this stuff. Please, I'm innocent. Yeah. I've left just leaves all over the place. This is going to be the worst experiment known to man. We've probably left like a stack or more of leaves just like out and about. Okay, so we've got, let's see. All right, these birch leaves have got to go. You are not going to be part of our experiment. Oh man, we might have only had like 3 shulker boxes. No, wait. Okay. All right. 3 and change. Okay, so let's do some math here. So we can have 27 stacks per shulker box, and that is 5,000 leaves in 3. So 5,184 All right, hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this math a little bit differently. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 leaves. So that's how many stacks times 64. Okay, so this was roughly 5,632 leaves. So let's run that down to 5,500. So if we need 110,000 leaves, we would need 20 times this. So let's go make 20. Let's go make 20 hoes. I need more elytras. All right, someone remember that because I am not going to. Gah. I don't have any more fireworks. Oh no. We're so far away from home. Oh. Start walking, buddy. Oh. Alright. We're doing this the poor man's way. Who needs fireworks when you've got a trident? I've been here since 8 o'clock? Or 8 subscribers? Or 8 days? 8 what? I would walk 5,000 miles, a banger song. Okay. Alright. We gotta get home. Alright, there's gonna be no water in there. We're good. Who needs fireworks? And just a little tiny reminder. Wait a second. Why does my stream say it's only been going for 16 minutes? Oh, it did conveniently start raining. Oh my god, I didn't even realize. I forgot that you could do that. Haters would say that I'm cheating. I do have a firework shulker box in my chest, and it is conveniently out of fireworks, so we actually got to go stop at our little firework pyramid and go craft some up. Look at that. Very suspicious. I've orchestrated the entire thing. Haters will say that it's fake. If you didn't say anything, whoa. We got ender chests out the wazoo. If you didn't say anything, I wouldn't have even remembered that Riptide and Rain went together. Okay, so we've got... Alright, 4 shulker boxes of leaves. So if we times that by 20, that would be 100 shulker boxes of leaves that we need, which is... It's a lot, but it's not the most in the entire world. I think it's doable. When I did this tree originally, like when I did... By the way, if you're new here, I'm redoing this tree, like, entirely. Like, completely redoing the tree, so that's why we need all these leaves. So... I did all that grinding, like, at my tree farm, so it took, like, a lot longer. In this case, I'm just gonna, like, decimate some forests and stuff. You love the storage room so much? Thank you. Thank you. Storage room is my favorite part of the whole world. It's so big, though. Like, it's almost too big in some instances. Can we get up here with just the last 2 rockets? We can. Sometimes it's difficult to, like, run around the entire thing. Also, take a look at this. Look at how much faster the creeper farm is after we made our updates in the last episode. If you saw the creeper farm in, like, the first time that I made it, there would be, like, 1 creeper in here at any given time. And now we can occasionally hit the mob cap with this. It's so much faster. I'm so glad that we spent the time to do that. Let's just go ham and cheese on these fireworks. I don't want to run out of these again. Let's make some deep slate bricks while we're at it. All right, this should be more than enough fireworks. Yeah, this is good. But you love how I have all these auto crafters in this room and I still craft them all by hand. It just goes to show ya. All right, we'll keep a stack on us. We'll put the gunpowder back in here, and let's head home. One creeper per hour at insane rates. It is the most insane. What's the new plan with the tree? I showed it at the very beginning of the stream. It's just a lot better looking. Like, it just actually looks like a tree instead of like a worm coming out of the ground with like a leaf hat on top of it. Adi, I apologize. I do not know that particular language. Never understood the reason for autocrafters. There's definitely use cases. In the case of like the firework factory that's in there, it's not all terribly useful. Oops, I was supposed to be up here. It's not terribly useful. It's just that it's just cool to have. Like, I could just bulk do it and then just kind of hang out up here and it would just craft it all for me. What enchantment do you use for your armor? Just, I think, protection 4 across the board. Feather falling on the boots. And then respiration, aqua affinity on the helmet. Okie doke. So we need 20 diamond hose. 20 diamond hose, which would take about 40 diamonds, which I do not have because I have 16 diamonds to my name. Is that true? Do I have any more diamond ore here? Actually, I got some diamond ore. I don't think I want to use the diamonds, though. I think, I apologize. Whoever suggested that I use villager trading, I think that's the way to go. I think we're going to make some villagers for this and just take care of it that way. I am going to do these diamonds, though, because I am so low on diamonds. I can't believe I've been in the world for 6 years and I have, like $4 to my name. All right. Well, we got a little bit more. Now we have over a stack of diamonds, so that's at least something. So, what kind of villagers... What kind of villagers do tools? Is it these guys? No, these are armorers. So there's a different kind of villager that's able to do tools, right? And of course I just cleared this out, I bet. And now I have no villagers in here for trading. That's massively unfortunate. This song is intense. Why is this song going crazy mode? Alright, so I need some toolsmith villagers. So we're going to need to breed up a few, though, in order to do that. Because I had a villager breeder incident in my last YouTube video, if you hadn't seen it. So I had to turn this off, and I should have kept a couple alive. Is that stasis on a timer? It's not. We're using a lodestone-based teleportation system, which is really quite neat. It's in my second to last YouTube video. I go over the entire thing, but I'm able to teleport to a bunch of predetermined locations in my world with just lodestones, which is really cool. I don't know what to do about this. Did I just hear a baby? Are they already getting busy? Oh my god, they had a baby in like 4 seconds. Okay, all right, we just gotta wait for that baby to grow up then. You should do an episode with shaders. I'll just turn shaders on just for you guys to see. It's significantly darker. The reason that I don't play with these on is because it's so much darker for like YouTube videos. It's kind of hard to see things. I'd probably have to tweak my settings and stuff, but I don't know. I've just been enjoying the non-shaders look. The first few videos that I posted had shaders on, and it's I don't know. It's quite nice. Oh yeah, no politics in the chat. Sorry. I was not seeing those messages earlier. Please no politics in the chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Okay, we might as well start trading all of the books that we're going to need, though. If we're going to need 20... Even if we could buy the tools from the toolsmith, we're still going to need a decent number of book trades in here. Yeah, Beefland, the man. I appreciate that. Okay, so we need 20 tools. So 20 tools, 20 unbreaking 3s. Okay. You can't do all that. So 20 of these books. You gotta wait to refresh, and we're gonna need 20 Silk Touch books as well. Okay, both can only do 12 at a time. That's okay. 20 Silk Touches, and then we'll also need 20... Do you need do you need efficiency on hose to mine leaves instantly? Now we need to perform a science experiment. Because I could probably save... Ow. Ow! I could probably save a whole bunch of books if I don't need this. Yo! I almost just bought 20 efficiency 4 books. You don't need that at all? Okay. Yowza. Okay, well that changes everything. That makes things significantly easier. That makes things significantly easier. Oh good, and you got stock back, so I need just 8 of these now? And that should be 20 books. This is 9, 10, 11, 12, 18, 19, 20, okay. Alright, that was very painless. I'm extremely glad that I checked that. That would have been massively unfortunate. Okay, 20 Silk Touch books, 20 Unbreaking books, and we are good to go. We just need a villager that can sell us some hose. Hello, Subtle Pizza. Have you had haste in your base? You have haste... Oh... You are so right. You are so right. I don't know exactly which of these beacons is giving me haste, so we're just going to turn all these off. Shears auto mine leaves too. Yeah, I'm just going with the tool route. I just don't want to make a bunch of shears, and I also want to just have them for the future. Okay, so this should expire in 10 seconds, and then we'll actually be able to test that theory. Can I give schematics for the tree room? For the tree room in the Discord. Yeah, I apologize. The schematics are like a members only thing. It's just a way to support the community. There is a world download though that's available for free for everybody. So you can download the world and make your own schematics. There's nothing stopping you from that. The channel membership is just a way to make it easier for people. It looks like without haste you can still insta-mine this. Should that not be happening? Or are we just discovering things here? Could always Google things, but I just find it fun to just experiment and learn things. I feel like if I Googled it, then I would just like not remember the answer. Science. All right, so let's get all our beacons back. I didn't know it was instant mine without haste. Me neither. Me neither. Okay, so we still don't have any of the villagers, though, after our little science experiment, so we're going to need to kill the time in some other manner. Okay, so we got 20 of those. That's going to save us a lot of levels and a lot of grinding as well. You're using Diamond Ho, so it does instant mine. Okay, that's good to know. I figured that that would be the case, but you never know. I also need to build. I have plans for a build, by the way, of like I want to become a millionaire in the game. Like I want to have like 1,000,000 emeralds. I think that would be a cool thing to do. Actually, don't know how many 1,000,000 is. Is that a lot? How many stacks is 1,000,000? I failed math, if you can't tell. Why don't we have speed anymore? Oh, there we go. 6, 7. True. Very, 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 very true. Guys, is 6, 7 still funny? I've been trying to incorporate it in every part of my daily life. And I'm afraid the joke is losing steam. Dang, look how much wood we have. I got all this spruce wood for the amount of trapdoors that I needed in my last build. And I way overshot how much spruce wood that I would need. You would need a little less than 16,000 stacks of emeralds? Oh. I fear that that's kind of a lot. I don't know if I could become a millionaire. I could become a six-figure guy. I don't think I could do millionaire status, though. Dang. Is that true? I don't doubt your math, but I thought it would be like, I don't know, 100 stacks. I'm just gonna put some stuff away while we wait for that villager to grow up, because we definitely need the villager. I'm not in the market of wasting 40 diamonds on a bunch of hoes, if you get what I mean, fellas. No, I'm just joking. I respect all women. Okay, let's see. Let's just grab all the ores. 100 stacks is only 60. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Numbers were never my strong suit. If you're enjoying the stream, by the way, consider subscribing or following. I would really appreciate that. Okay. The best thing about the next update, by the way, I haven't updated my world to the tiny takeover, but if you don't know, in that update, you can stonecutter regular deep slate and turn it into like cobbled deep slate, or by proxy then like deep slate tiles or stairs, slabs, the whole kit and caboodle. So that's gonna be very exciting because I have a lot of just like regular vanilla deep slate, and that block is just so ugly. That block is hideous for some reason. All right, so let's put that away. Are you on Twitch right now? I am. I'm over on the Purple app. You can watch wherever. I'm dual streaming. Both have good experience. I think there are more people over on the YT side. You couldn't already do that. You cannot already do that. I made that mistake pretty early on in this particular world. I did like a lot of strip mining for just like ores and stuff. And I was like, okay, time to like build something with deep slate, because deep slate was like relatively new. And I couldn't. Okay, so that. Okay. All right, we're good. We're gonna auto sort the rest of this stuff. St. Peter's Basilica. I've never heard that word. I know that they're making a Lego set of that, but I don't actually know if that's how you say the name of that building, so I apologize. So I just butchered it so badly. I don't like building real life buildings in the game. I find it creatively sort of boring in a way. No hate, because people build like absolutely like amazing things, like when they recreate something from real life. It's just not totally my style. My style is more whatever you call all of this. Oh, I said it right. That's a shocker. Okay, so we got carpets, we got a whole bunch of trapdoors, and we got a whole bunch of spruce logs. I think they're making a Lego set out of that. Which is it. Is it going to be the biggest Lego set ever? Or am I making things up now? I might be knowingly spreading misinformation all over the internet, which is a fun thing I like to do. All right. Auto sort, and this is already empty. Okay, we've now cleaned up our base pretty significantly. That's going to help us, and hopefully that villager is all grown and an adult now. What are the odds that it's already? Massively unfortunate. Did I build the hallway from that one liminal office show? I did. Fictitious are the word that you may be looking for. That's too big of a word for a fellow like me. A small fellow like me. Just gotta take care of one thing and I'll show you that liminal show. Okay, so since we've got time to kill, I'll give you guys a little tour of some things if you haven't seen it. Going down into my strip mine and then going up this little elevator, we get to... This is called the severed floor of my base. If you've watched the show Severance on Apple TV, you will recognize all of this stuff. And, yeah, I've recreated this. It's just windy hallways. Severance, yes. Windy little hallways all around. I've recreated like some of the rooms from the show as well. It's my favorite or second favorite show of all time, potentially. I just thought it was really cool. I built this like when season 2 was airing, so I just did a bunch of nonsense. I needed a whole bunch of white concrete for this. It was like a nightmare to gather all this stuff. Do I have a shulker farm? I do not, and I will need one soon. So if you're not a lore master, this world used to be a server that I shared with some of my real life friends, or just people I've met throughout the years in the Minecraft community. But I've since taken it offline and played just solo single player. So at some point in time, someone on this server had a shulker farm, which is where I've gotten all of these shulker shells from. But this chest used to be full, like maybe 6 months ago, and it is rapidly declining. So as soon as this chest is empty, I will need to build a shulker farm. and I'm not really looking forward to that. But I like shulker boxes far too much to give up on them or just like use them by hand or anything like that. Welcome back, Cody. Sorry, Lucille. I had to do it to them. What do you mean you're still sold out of that? I traded with you like 10 minutes ago. I'm getting skamazed over here. I am getting skamazed. That's insane. You people are crazy. What else does everyone want to see? Anyone want to have anything check out? Oh yeah, I wanted to check this too, my bone meal farm. I just want to make sure this was still going strong with the chunk loaders in here. Does anyone want to see anything in more detail? Because we got about 5 minutes to kill here before hopefully our villager is going. Oh, this is so nice. I've never seen so much bone meal in my entire life. You have no idea how much this world has been devoid of bone meal. And the fact that that's just going to go 24/7 now is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. You're a hater. You are just a hater. First tax fraud, now the glass. I don't know what you're talking about, everyone. I don't know what you're talking about. You should unsit Toenail when you run around the base. True. Toenail's been hanging out here for a while. I haven't taken him on any projects. I'm kind of protective over him. I don't want him to, like, just die. I'll give you guys some insider information while we just hang out here for a little bit. I almost killed tax fraud in the, I almost killed tax fraud in the last episode because I pulled him up from the creeper farm and then I was like trying to take him out to bring him into that house and he fell down like the chamber and almost went into the salt campfires and then he teleported out of there. He almost died. And I don't think I would have ever heard the end of that. Never fix the glass. Thank you, Katie. Small guy, please. Don't beg. It's not a good look for you. Yeah, okay, you can hang out here. Whoa, fireworks. Yeah, I could show the Shattered Sanctum because this place should be chunk loaded. So let me just make sure that the villager's not here. Pop into free cam real fast and all cheaty mode. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen it, if you're new to the streams or anything, if I want to go anywhere in the base, this is like my magical subway system. And so if I click on that and I come in here and I just break this lodestone and just place it back down in the world, and then we kind of hang out and just sit here in the semi-darkness for about 5 to 10 seconds, we will teleport into our Shattered Sanctum. So we just went a few hundred blocks away from the base, like just that quickly. Oh, this is out of things though. That's embarrassing. This should have fires on it, but we ran out of stuff. So that's our gate teleportation system. So that's how I'm able to get to all the areas of our world, and as we'll get to different and bigger and further away areas of the world, that's what we'll be using, and it's been so fun. I know I built the Nether Hub like 3 episodes ago, and I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do about it. Anyway, here's our Shattered Sanctum. This is built over our end portal, so it's a big hole built, and our end portal's all the way down to the very bottom of this little chasm here. And the main purpose of this build is to, aside from just being where we go to get our end portal, is where all our broken tools go. So actually, this hoe that we were using a little bit earlier in the stream will go up on the wall over here. Actually, you know what? Someone give me a name. First person to give me a name for this diamond hoe will have the name forever cherished here. Please keep it appropriate. How many years does it have? It has 6 years. 6 years, and I have to do this command. Otherwise... Oh, it's 3,900 days! Jeff. Okay, Jeff is the winner. Alright, thanks, Katie. Alright, this hoe will be named. I know we already used it, so it's not like Jeff got the full experience of being a full tool, but that's okay. He'll be in here. Oh, mama. Oh, that would have been a good one. Okay, Jeff is here forever. Yeah, so these are where all our tools go. Like, since I built this build, these are all the tools that I've used up, roughly. It's not as many as I thought, but the goal is to fill this whole build out eventually. Copperhead, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate that. Camo cone. That's not how you spell Jeff. That's how Katie spelled Jeff. I don't make it up. I don't make it up. Ah, I'm in the wall. Yeah, let's just go get... Nah, I don't feel like it. I was gonna say, let's go get those fire charges, but I have a feeling the villager's already. Oh my god, I can't believe it. We got 2 in here now, though. We got 2 villagers. If you've just joined the stream, welcome on in. We're just waiting for the villagers to grow up and become full-grown boys. Because we need some villagers for some tools. Someone said, tax fraud just one episode changes color. What do you mean, Katie? Did tax fraud? No way, tax fraud changed color. Oh, you're saying if he died and I just brought him back to life? Yeah, I maybe would have done that. That would have been a good bit, honestly. They take 20 minutes to grow up. How long has it been? Here are some of my shulker boxes. I don't know where they all go, though. Like I said, this chest was full of shulker shells, rather, a couple months ago. I don't know where they all go, man. I got no shulker boxes hanging around the base or anything like that. Oh, I know where they're going. I'm so stupid. They're all in here. All of my stone and stuff. This is where they're going. I was a little concerned for a second with my brain and my memory. I was like, am I losing these? Where did 50 shulker boxes go? Did you resit Toenail before that? Yes, I did. Toenail is sitting right over. Yeah, he's here. He's got the that eye thing. What is that called? Aphantasia? I don't know what that's called. Something with the eyes. I did want to check real fast on my bee farm. If you saw my last episode, I made some updates to the bee. Oh, hello, everyone. I really want to turn all these into babies and keep them as babies with the tiny takeover. Yeah, look at all these honey blocks. So the changes that I made to this farm is that it should auto craft all the honey into honey blocks, which is something that I needed to do for my gate transportation system. And I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. So this is keeping stocked up. There's a few missing glass bottles, but I'm willing to bet that they are in the auto crafter. Yep. Okay, so that's all working as expected. And I'm glad, because when I was building the gate, my original design for it, in this section, you don't really see it often. In the little end over here where I have this copper golem statue, this was all supposed to be honey blocks. But I ran out of honey blocks. So I just put glass over it. I guess we could just do that. Let's just do that because I think it looks a lot better. Can you go to your redstone city? We were just over there. I might have to go back in a little bit. I'm going to do this real fast, and then we should have our villagers. I feel like both of my live streams that I've done to this point is just me walking around my base and just yapping. And welcome on in, Jason W. How are you doing today? If you're enjoying the stream, consider liking it if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, consider popping a follow in if you want to see more of it. I am going to be streaming hopefully more regularly. Who knows, maybe we'll even do face cam. Nah, I can't do face cam yet. I'm about to be reworking my office, so it's about to be real ugly in here real quickly. Also, I kind of just like the no face cam. I know it's probably more personal. You guys would probably enjoy face cam more, but part of me kind of likes just being able to just be like super slouched, chowing down some snacks while I'm going. Shameless plug, whatever, man. A guy's got to do what a guy's got to do. I don't feel bad about it or nothing. We've already seen your face? Yeah, I know, but I kind of like streaming without it. You should build a statue of yourself. Okay, I'm not that vain. I do enjoy myself quite a lot, but I'm not quite that level. Hey, webcam, don't pick my nose in peace. I know. Oh my god, that's what I'm saying. My company has a policy for like our our Zoom meetings or Microsoft Teams meetings that we have to have our camera on, and man, I hate it. I hate having my camera on in work meetings because I'm in meetings like all day, every day. Maybe that's why I don't want to do face cam, because I'm just like in stinking meetings at work all the time. Face cam on. People be saying the craziest stuff in meetings, and I just have to kind of sit there with like a straight face. Because like you can't make a face at people. Someone could say the most heinous, dumbest thing in the entire world, and I just gotta like sit there and just like nod my head. Just be like, yep, agreed with that, Jeff. Okay. Well, I've severely underestimated how many honey blocks I had in storage, so I could do this entire floor. It does look better, though. I'm not crazy, right? I really like how the honey blocks look in here. It looks more like a lava pool, but just a little bit cooler. Shame's an important business meeting with your subscribers. I hate that. I hate that dearly. All right. There we go. We have a villager, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it. All right, so we need a toolsmith villager, which, how do you get a toolsmith villager? If I had to guess, you just do a grindstone. Well, that's a weaponsmith. That is incorrect. I'm gonna do this with my own head. A smithing table. Take the smithing table. Take the smithing table. I'm gonna blow this guy up with a landmine. Take it. Whoa! Is he trying to get to something else? Why is he not taking this? I'm gonna freak out on this guy. We got anybody else in here? Not yet. You're lucky. Otherwise you would have been burned to death. He's rage baiting me? I know. I know. Hello, I am that villager. No. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. Is it because it's nighttime? Is it nighttime right now? I think they can't take jobs at night. Oh, okay. Okay. Look, we're all about consent in this stream, but all right, take the job. Put the job in the bag. Oh no, I just hit him. It's over. It's over. He's never going to respect me now. It's nighttime lava time. Look, I hit him and he's like ashamed. He's not even gonna look at me anymore. Take the job! Take the job! Please take the job! Break the minecart? I want that minecart back. Now I can't. Oh. You just rage baited me. Purple gem. Oh, he took the job. Okay. The only problem is diamond hoes are not default trades, are they? Okay, Minecraft tool smith villager trades. Let's see what we need to do here. Okay, it is a journeyman, so it's a level 3 enchant, and it's a 25% probability. It's a 25% probability that he'll have this, which is not odds that I like. Those are not odds that I enjoy. Chat, we're gonna be here all day. Let's buy... Dude, give me all the stone pickaxes in the world. Oh, what am I gonna do with all these? Okay. Oh, this guy gives iron for emeralds? I didn't know that. Oh, Lord. Forgive me. Just trying to get some iron in here. You're welcome for my tip. Yeah. You best hope that this guy is selling. You best hope that this guy is selling a diamond hoe. Cause I'm a freak out if he's not. You hate to see it. And we don't have another villager here. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. At this point, we got like 2 in here. At this point, I might as well just like make the hose. At this point, I might as well just use 40 diamonds and make them all. Because this is what I wanted to do today. Alright. Screw it. That was 30 minutes that I'll never get back in my life, but we're doing it. Is he rage baiting? I do not have a raid farm. Okay. No biggie. $40 diamonds is gonna kill me. I only have like a stack of diamonds. Okay, we're gonna wait. Check all the redstone through your base while you're waiting. What specifically do you want to see? What would be the purpose of a raid farm? People talk about them. I mean, aside from like totems of undying, like what do you actually get from like a raid farm? Am I literally monkey? Max, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Let's check our spoils of bone meal on this, by the way. That's not bad. It's not nearly as good as the other farm, but it ain't bad. Why am I so tiny? Why am I so tiny? Oh! I'm in the floor! Okay. Raid farm gives you emeralds. It gives you emeralds? Huh? Huh? Why did nobody tell me about this? A raid farm can give you emeralds? That's crazy business. I'm just trying to think, are there any other villagers like around here? I don't think there's any other villagers that like I could just like turn into guys real fast. Just turn into an adult, bro. Just turn into an adult. We all gotta grow up sometime. Your time just happens to be right now. You ever get lost in your own base? Occasionally. The entire base is laid out symmetrically, like, you know, each side is pretty much identical to the side before it. So I could pretty frequently want to like get, if I'm like down here, I could frequently forget like, and I need to get to the top floor. Like I usually just like fly up here. I usually forget like what's up here if I'm like not sure what direction I'm facing in, which happens semi-frequently. Rain farms can give you emeralds, redstone, and witch drops. I did not know that. Thanks for sharing that. I will have to check that out at some point in time. I was also aging down some copper trapdoors, it looks like, out here. We might as well do these while we're waiting for the villagers. Small guy. Stop looking at the kid. Don't be the average Minecraft YouTuber. Yeah. Every day I wake up, and my main goal is to be as unproblematic as possible. I do not know what that is, Dino. To make up the potion room, was that a tutorial? It's a slightly modified tutorial. I took, in a few different clips, I don't know if it's in the world tour or it's in my short form tours of the potion room. I did credit someone's design for that. I don't remember exactly what it was off the top of my head. I modified it ever so slightly. But the design, the actual like decorations in that room, that was entirely me. How has the stream been, by the way? Has it dropped frames at all since I redid my internet in my house? I'm assuming it hasn't. I'm assuming everything's been looking excelente. Retire that poor pig. We're about to. As soon as I'm done with this, it's retired. Okay. Also, another thing that keeps happening is this fish tank used to be filled with 5 glow squid, and now it's only down to 1. And that upsets me greatly. I'm not sure exactly how they're dying, but I'm not a big fan. Still the same? Nope. Excelente. Okay. All right. You guys think that we have the villager? I can't believe it. I literally can't believe it. The mushroom on top of the water ate them? Probably. Guys, I'm such a poor track of, like, time. Like, you're telling me that, like, it has not been 20 minutes yet since the second, like, villager got in here? That's insane. That's actually insane. I feel like it's been an hour. The pickaxes in that shulker box, it used to be complete full of named pickaxes, and all of them came from a post that I made on YouTube. I post over there like actual like posts pretty frequently, and sometimes I ask for like names for tools. Like if I'm doing like what I'm doing today, I just name it whatever you guys tell me to name it. You ever play in your world for fun without recording for content? All the time. It's usually small stuff. It's usually small stuff that's like not interesting. Like the last YouTube video that I just posted yesterday or the day before, that's like usually what I do when I do things like by myself is, oh, good news. What time is it for you? It is 7:45 p.m. All right, buddy. I believe in you. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime. Off-camera mining. I don't do any of that. Like, I don't do any of that. I do off-camera mostly, like, designing things, though. Like, if I were to, oh, that's rough. If I were to, like, design things, like, I usually do that, off-camera. Like, I don't find that to be particularly interesting, especially because I'm, like, a pretty slow builder. All right, chat. What do you think the odds are that this guy's going to sell me what we're looking for? I think it's 50-50. Either it happens or it doesn't. Oh. 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 Thank you, Lucille. I'm looking for a hoe trade. I'm looking for a diamond hoe trade within here. And I'm not getting it. Just craft them? Yeah, you're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. All right, everyone. Say goodbye to all my diamonds. We actually only needed 19, but that's okay. Go mining later because you're poor. Damn. Oakley dokley. Now we can get on with our life. That was just the tax I had to pay. I can't be winning all the time, okay? You know? I cannot be winning all the time. I do want to set up, though, a trading hall somewhere in the base for just, like, all the different tool villagers. Because I'm really sick of spending diamonds on all these tools. All those diamonds that I just had in that chest just came from my chunk loader, like, mining. Like, when I mined out all those tunnels for, like, the 56 different chunk loaders I had to put around my base. That's where I got those diamonds from. Holy crap, there's a lot of hoes. You're telling me, buddy. Okie doke. Now, we got stuff to do. We got stuff to do. We gotta enchant 20 different diamond hoes. So how many levels does it take to do this job? So if I were to do Unbreaking Silk Touch, I did not look at how many levels that was. Okay, so that costs 3 levels. 3 levels for that. And to put it on a hoe costs 8, and to name it would be 9, so that'd be 12 levels in total. Okay. All right, everyone. I'm going to start needing names for these hoes. Start throwing them out there. We need 20 names for these. So just start putting them there. I will not be able to get them all. but just start putting them out there. Someone said "Ho Mama" before, so I'm just gonna do that one first. Tracy, Rebecca, decorate your XP farm. I am going to be redoing this XP farm in the future. I'm a little bit embarrassed about it. I can't pick all the names. I'm just gonna pick literally, because this is like rapid fire. I'm like just gonna pick the first thing that I see whenever I'm ready to do these. So still check on breaking. Holy moly. Okay, this is gonna go rapid fire. Usually when I have to make like a whole bunch of pickaxes, it takes me forever because it costs like, I don't know, like 15 levels to do that. A lot of teeth-themed names for these. Keep them coming, keep them coming, keep them coming. I can't get them all, so I apologize way in advance. This is an immaculate Star Wars reference, by the way. Hello there. Some of you are very creative. They are. Honestly, I'm just keeping with the tooth theme at this point. I don't know why. They're very funny to me. Purple gem. Alright, I'll name one after you. I don't have a book on me. I got too many ender pearls. We already have a toothpick. Root canal. I gotta go to the dentist tomorrow. Actually. Why do I have so many? I was one off. I'm always nervous to go to the dentist. I've had horrible experiences with the dentist in my time. I like my current dentist, but I've had some bad dentists. Root canal gets in there. What are your timings, man? What do you mean? Why do you not use mending or efficiency on the hose? I just, as a personal rule in the world, I just don't use mending. And I don't need efficiency for these because I'm just going to be getting a bunch of leaves and I don't need efficiency on them. Hotato gets in. Hoe not for leaves. There certainly are going to be for leaves. I got Hotato in there, don't you worry. Oh, I think I missed somebody. Someone wanted this after me. Who was it? I apologize. That purple gem. Okay, so we got... Wow, we're over... We got a lot of these already. This is much faster than I thought it was going to be. I'm really glad it's not that many levels. It's probably just because I don't need efficiency on these things that it's like that few levels. Okay, let's actually just do the last of the books. Let's get all the books out of the way first. That'll just make it easier. Han Holo. Oh, you people are immaculate with your Star Wars references. Remind me of that one in about 5 minutes when I'm ready to put that on something. What were you talking about, Lucille? With the timings? Are these all the books? One more. Okay. Yeah, I really need to redo this farm. Diamond hoe, diamond hoe. Did I make more books than hoes? Can I count? Han Holo is one? Obi-Wan Kenobi. Do. He was saying timings me. Oh, because you're both going to the dentist. Yeah. I see. Oh! Okay, how many more do we need? Just a few. The ender pearls are getting out of control over here, though, let me tell you. Oh, I like Serious Dedication. That is a good name. That is the achievement you get for making a netherite hoe, or breaking a netherite hoe, I believe. Both of you suggested Darth Tiller at the same time. That is insane. One Less Lonely Hoe. Justin Bieber song. I'm no Justin Bieber fan, but I'm a man of the people. Oh, it used to be a diamond one. I see. Will these stunning hoes get new features? They will get featured in the vid. I have been recording this. They will be mildly featured in the vid. I don't know if they're all going to get like a full showcase. I need more names. Keep it going. Holy smokes. That's an excellent one. Okay, we need just 3 more. 3 more. Horrible tool. Horrible tool. A lot of puns. You guys are very punny today. Hyperdontia? Is that a dental term? Actually, I'm gonna change your name. I'm gonna do Ho. I can't come up with a pun on the spot here. Okay. Well, we are all set on these. So these should be all of the... I'm 1 off. I'm 1 off. Oh, that's right, because I had an extra hoe in the chest. That's right. Okie doke. Well, we are good then. That is 20 hose, and we are back at World Spawn. Thank you all who submitted names to that. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad that most of you got to be immortalized in the world in some way or another. Okay, we are going to go out into the world and start getting the leaves, I think. Just give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. Okay, so we have all of... Alright, we have all our hose, so we can sort of get started. I think actually... Yeesh. Yeah. I'm going to... I hate to do it. But this is the best thing that we're gonna do. We gotta tear out the tree. We are going to destroy the entire thing. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do this today. I'm not ready to do that. We're just going to go back out and farm some leaves in the forest. I can't do it because I got to kind of start the next episode of things. I'm not ready to like start like recording that or anything quite yet. Okay, we need a little bit more wood. Nah, I can't do it. I wanted to do it, but I can't. Okay, let's take that with us, and let's sleep, and let's head back out to a forest and start demolishing some more leaves. I'm gonna be probably streaming for like another 45 minutes, probably, most likely, and we're just gonna be getting leaves, man. Like, we're just kind of here to yap more than anything, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I just do stuff like this. Okay, so we got our shulker shells in there. Let's head back out to a forest. Which forest should we go to? Maybe we should head in a different direction than we headed out last time. There wasn't really good forests. Are you not gonna reuse these? I am. I'm gonna tear out that tree behind us eventually when I'm ready to start recording my like the actual episode. I haven't like started doing any of that yet or like figuring out where it goes, so I don't want to start tearing it down until like I'm ready to start showing that. Maybe we'll tear that down in the next stream. For now, we'll just tear down like a regular forest. So we have about 5,000 leaves already down and 90 or 105,000 to go. What time is it for you? It is 8 p.m. When did I start playing Minecraft? 13 years ago, roughly. Oh, and someone... I'm sorry. My, like, ADHD brain doesn't let me read and play games at the same time. Someone asked me what my favorite game is earlier that's not Minecraft. And the answer to that is probably The Binding of Isaac, if I had to guess. Binding of Isaac or... Nah, it's probably The Binding of Isaac. Probably, like, a decent amount. That game scratches an itch like none other for me. Me too? No way. As in, that's your favorite game or you have ADHD brain? Tear down the tree and I'll donate? No, that's okay. I'm not ready to tear it down yet. We're good. What's the upload schedule? It's whenever I could put out a video. In an ideal world, that would be... every 3 weeks, probably 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, but work is often in my way more than anything. So I'm not always able to completely do that as I want to. Okay, we're looking like we're finally getting to some forest over here that we want to tear down. I think this one's good. I don't think I plan to build anything out here, so we are going to set up a mini base camp and get to leaf farming here. Okay, so all these lime shulker boxes are going to be all the leaves that we get, and then we will have more shulker boxes that we can create, and then all the hose that we'll need to do all the farming. TP out with the gate and start looking at forest from there. Yeah, it's just that the gate doesn't have like good spots to start doing this because the Shattered Sanctum is very close to our main base, and the desert I think is very far away from any forests. So I think I'd rather just like fly in a direction where I know there are like forests and areas that I don't plan to build in. I mean, it's no big deal if I'm just like tearing down a forest. Like, what would it take to put all this back in here? It would take like nothing. Also, the server just restarted. I have it on a schedule to restart like once a day, and it just so happens to be that this time is when it goes. It's just to combat like lag and stuff. My computer setup for such a smooth game is, I can just show you my F3 screen. I have a Ryzen 7 7800 processor, an RTX 4080 Super, and like 32 gigabytes of RAM, and that's it. I built this PC. I built it two or 3 years ago. I think 3 years ago I built it. I'm so grateful that I built a new PC when I did, because if I needed one like now, I would not be able to afford it. Like, I think I was saying this on my last stream. I look back at like my my order history. It's like I bought 32 gigabytes of RAM in 2023, I believe, and it was something like $110 maybe for that RAM. And that same exact listing today is like $400 or $350, or maybe it was $450. It was $4 something, I think, which is just like absolutely insane. Like the way that RAM has increased due to AI is just massively unfortunate to anyone like looking to get into this hobby. And it's ruining so much more than just computer gaming, honestly. His RAM, get him, I know. I guess you don't play a lot of multiplayer servers? I do not. Just this one, and the occasional MCC Island. Thank you. Whenever you fly around your world with Elytra, it lags really bad. What's that about? I have no idea. Could it just be like your computer by any chance? Because you've been seeing me fly around with Elytra for most of the stream, and I don't ever have any lag. But that's because I play this on a server, which probably helps. I use Bluehost, which is also a sponsor of the channel, to host this world. They have some great servers at just some like, they're premium servers, so the price is a little bit more than average, but they are significantly better than like Aternos or Realms even. Like, Realms are down constantly. And Aternos is Aternos. Lucille can speak to the validity of Aternos. Lucille and his boyfriend lost their world recently because of an Aternos non-backup thingy McBob. So I'm sponsored. I do have a link in the description. You want a big discount, you get 25% off your first invoice. So if you do a lot of like months up front, you actually get like a mega discount, like a lot of money off if you're planning on using it. KT, welcome. I find it funny that you're putting the grass blocks in leaf litter to make it look better and destroying all the leaves. Yeah. I'm mainly putting those back down because I just don't want them in my inventory. I'm not really trying to keep this forest all pristine looking. I do also need a whole bunch of wood as well, though. So once I'm done with gathering all the leaves for these, I'll put the birch leaves back too. Once I'm done with all the leaves, I do have to chop down all these stumps. You can buy a home server for a few $100s. It'll be cheaper in the long run. Yes and no. It's actually something that I considered. It's something that I considered, but I thought about it, and I need, like, you know, I need RAM. I need RAM, essentially, and there's just too much of it. And also, like, at this point, I just pay for convenience, you know? Like, home servers are objectively better, but I don't really feel like networking it and figuring it out, and also, like, figuring out how to, like, keep it secured and setting up automatic backups and, like, all the space that would be needed and hard drives and setting it up in my house. It's just kind of a nightmare. The server from Bluehost doesn't cost that much for me, and it's a tax write-off as well. Have your friends logged on ever since you started doing YouTube? No, so it's well, I was doing YouTube on the world with my friends, and they were on at various different times, but I've moved the world to a different server. So it's still on a server, but I am here completely alone now. It is, in all intents and purposes, a single player world. I did that for a couple reasons. The main one, though, is that I wanted day counts. I also wasn't playing with them like all that much. Like, they had their own things going on, and I wanted more control over the world. I wanted to add like data packs, and I wanted you know, to not worry about like building something in like locations that they were building in. And aside from that, I also get the ability to have the day count now, and that's not something that I was able to have before. So like, I'm on day 3912, and when you have a server that runs 24/7 and other people are online, the day count will continue to go up, and I don't want that. So like, I want the day count to reflect exactly how many days that I have in this world, which is crazy that we're popping up on 4,000 soon. I felt like we just got to 3,500 semi-recently. Good night, Damien. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Get a good night's rest. You need it. And another hobby that I actually am getting back into recently is 3D printing. 3D printing is something that I've done for kind of a long time. My friend a number of years ago, maybe like 8 years ago, got me a 3D printer as a birthday gift, which sounds like a lot, right? Getting someone a 3D printer for a birthday gift, but where I live, there's a certain store nearby that, like, at a certain point in time was like, giving them out like hotcakes. It was like it's like $50 or something for an Ender 3, and it was fun. But I ended up kind of falling out of the hobby because, like, entry-level 3D printers, which are like relatively cheap, are good, but they take like a lot of time. Like, they're very time consuming. It's like a hobby more than anything, and I don't really have time for more hobbies these days. So I stopped 3D printing, but there's been a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to make, and I've been seeing like a lot of TikToks of people making things. So my girlfriend and I just purchased a new 3D printer that we unboxed yesterday. We bought a Bamboo Labs P1S. So it was like a pretty big investment. They're pretty expensive printers. So we just set that up yesterday, did our first test print of a little benchy, and it's super nice. Like, when I'm talking like from out of the box to printing, it took maybe 45 minutes probably, and that's like because like I was just kind of taking it slow. Whereas the other, like, I didn't have to put together anything. It was just so nice. Like, it levels the bed. It comes completely pre-assembled. Like, all you have to do is just like take out some things that were just in there for like shipping safety. And it's just it was so nice. Bamboo Labs are really good. That's what I heard. I heard that they're like kind of the Apple of 3D printers, which people say is a bad thing. what I personally think is a good thing is the reason that I went with Bamboo Labs is because they're very plug and play, and I'm kind of just not looking to like add a large hobby to my repertoire of hobbies. You probably get sponsored. Yeah, I'm not sponsored by them, and I don't know how much. I don't know what the overlap of Minecraft viewers are to 3D printer buyers. Maybe there's a pretty big overlap. There's a few people in here that are talking about 3D printers. Also, Pookie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. What mod data pack do you use for that day counter you showed earlier? Oh, the one in chat. This is just a command that you can run if you're on a server. If you're on a server, you can't see the day count in like the F3 menu. For some reason, it just doesn't show up. So if you just run the command /time query day, it'll just tell you exactly what day it is in your world. I got Flashware because I wanted a contained one. You mean like in a like with like a case like around it, so like you don't get like the fumes out and about, and it also is like more temperature controlled maybe? I think Prusa is better but needs more maintenance. Yeah, like I have big respect for 3D printing as like a hobby for people who like min-max it and like do all like play with all the settings and get it exactly how they want. I'm a much more simple guy. And I'm just kind of looking to like print drawer organizers and like little decorations and things for tools and stuff, and that's just kind of where I'm at. Yeah, super quiet and hotter and cools faster. Yes, mine is the P1S, the Bamboo Labs one I had is also contained. It has a glass casing around the entire thing. It is loud as heck, and it's so fast. Like, I gotta figure out something with like the like where I have it stored. I have it on just like a table, on like a desk, an extra desk that I had that I use sometimes for work. It's not in like my main office in my house. It's on like a desk with what I thought were like pretty sturdy legs and stuff. But the printer is so fast that it was like weeble wobbling like so bad. Like it was insane how much wobble was on it. The print came out fine. I looked it up. I was like, if your 3D printer is like shaking all around, like is that a bad sign? Like will your prints come out bad? And people said no. Like for the most part, it's like pretty fine. But like it made a lot of noise, like shaking and wiggling the desk. What other hobbies do you guys have? What's like your main hobby? Because I would consider my main hobby making videos. And then anything else like reading and 3D printing and stuff, that kind of comes secondary these days. Like I really like videos. History? What do you mean by that? Like reading? Or like watching history videos? Or just history? How do you learn the redstone and do it so well? I've watched Etho's Lab for 13 years. I watch Etho, and I'm like big into programming. Like I used to be a software developer. I've moved more into a managerial position recently, but I'm pretty good with like logic and computers. So I just kind of have like a natural proficiency in like technicalities like that, but definitely there's a lot of good resources. Like Etho's where I mainly learned, but like you got Mumbo Jumbo and Tango if you're looking for like more Hermitcraft people, and there are just a ton of tutorials that you can find online. Impulse is another good one as well. Reading, researching, and writing. That's very cool. History was the one thing that like I could never wrap my head around. At Easter, actually, yesterday, I was with my family, and someone pulled out... So we found, like, my cousin's report cards, and, like, you know, we're in our late 20s and 30s, and so we found, like, her report card from, like, back in high school. Man. She was a poor student. I was a poor student as well, especially like at that time. History was always by far my worst subject. I could just never do it. I was more of a math, programming, robotics kind of guy. My high school, I'm very thankful my high school had like a lot of very good programs for that. So like I took computer programming, I took robotics courses in high school, and that kind of led me on the track that I am in with my career. So without those programs, I'm not sure what I would have done. Hold up, dinner's ready. See ya. I'm Minecraft and Yo-Yo, DIY, and sports. What kind of sports do you play? I didn't know that you play sports. Airsofts, replicas. Airsoft is cool. I never got into that. My friends were into that before I was like friends with them. I never got into airsoft. How is this forest looking? Wow. Wow. It's not really as big of a dent as I thought it was. Hey Kai, how's it going? My main hobby is Minecraft and playing video games with my boyfriend when I'm not working. Gaming is such a good hobby. I always wonder like what's it gonna look like when like we're all old people? It's like I've been thinking about it, like when we're old, like are we still gonna be gaming? I spent a lot of time with my grandparents, and like I just wonder what I'm gonna be like at that age. Like are they gonna have like nursing homes where instead of like doing bingo parties, they just do like LAN parties, like bust out CS:GO and all the old people can queue up in that, or Overwatch or something. You are already old people? Alright, someone ban them. When I'm old, I'll be playing Minecraft. I think I will be too. Minecraft is like in my DNA. I physically don't think I could ever stop playing this game. I could take breaks for sure, but I don't think I could ever like fully not play Minecraft. I feel like that would just be insane. I feel like I wouldn't even be myself anymore. Speaking of Etho, do you think I could get his player launcher to work in Bedrock? I don't know. Zotes, I'm gonna be honest with you. Since we're both TikTok creators, you know how it is. I play on Java and I make Java videos. On the occasion, I'll make a tutorial video for something that I've made. I don't post tutorials so much anymore, but I'll make a tutorial for something. And the first thing that I get, always, I get a whole bunch of comments from people saying, will this work on Bedrock? And look, it's a great question. Excellent question. And depending on what it is, like I could make the most simple thing in the world. I could make like, I don't know, a farm that just grows trees in a 1x1 little thing. And people will be like, does this work on Bedrock? And I'll say pretty confidently without checking, I'll be like, yeah, I'm sure it does. And then I'll get 50 comments replying to me to just be like, I just tried it and it doesn't. I hate you. You're the worst person in the world. And I'll just be like, oh my God, I don't know anything about Bedrock. Like, how could the versions be that different? They'll be like, actually, Bedrock doesn't have this one thing that Java players think is a feature, but it's actually a bug. And I'm just like, oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. So I don't even respond to comments anymore. If someone says, does this work on Bedrock? I don't even respond because I'm wrong 90% of the time. I just let other people test it out and respond, and I love them for that. Small Guy Live. Hello, Oxymoron. When I have a kid, I would love to show them video games. As someone who doesn't want kids, I feel like that's like, I'm going to miss out on that, I think. But I don't think I want children. There's no quasi-connectivity in Bedrock? Yeah, quasi-connectivity is a crazy thing, though. That should not be in the game, like, at all. Full stop, but... look, people like it. It's a feature now. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't actually know a ton about Etho's player launcher. Like, on the ins and outs of how it works. I think I watched those videos mostly on, like, the side of some other stuff that I was doing. I think I might rewatch those I just watched his newest Hermitcraft video on the game that he wants to build, and I'm very excited for that. But I was like a little tuned out. I think I was traveling when he posted the player launcher thing, so I'm not like too intimately familiar with the redstone. I don't really understand how it works. But I do know that when I made my gate system, a lot of people in the comments were like, why would you build this when you could build Ethos teleport, like, player launcher? And I was like, doesn't that just kind of like launch you in the general direction of something? Like, you can't really control where that takes you, right? Or am I completely wrong? Quick, someone, I need a name for the axe. Dump truck. Ah. Do you ever want to make a perimeter since you don't use TNT dupe? I'm not too interested in the whole perimeter thing. Maybe if there's like a farm I want to use in the future that would like absolutely like require that, but it's not really my jazz. I kind of like hand doing the majority of things in the world. Someone suggested Axiom. I'm about to camp for 3 days, 4-hour drive in a bush. I wish I could watch you on the ride. Well, the VOD will be here for when you get back. I promise. It's not going anywhere. Let's get some of these big trees down. These have got some juicy leaves on them. I can't believe we've been out here for a while and we haven't even broken one of these hosed yet. It's now starting to sink in exactly how many leaves that I'm going to need. I'm not terribly excited for it. A guy recently made an orbital strike cannon, but for ender pearl. So you type in what you want and it TPs you in vanilla Minecraft? Can you tell me who made that? I want to go check that out. Orbital strike cannon, that's such a funny name. All right. So many leaves. Yeah. I don't know why this cave reminds me of old school Minecraft terrain generation. Does this cave give you like Minecraft alpha vibes on there? It's not really a cave, it's just a little divot. I feel like it's so old school looking. All right, we're taking dentures out for a spin now. Orbital strike cat is the next pet or tool. Yeah. That's an excellent name. Welcome back, Dino. Do you know I know the creator Sloggy? I do know the creator Sloggy. He's one of my friends. I talk to him like every other day. We're just chatting about Minecraft and YouTube and stuff. Cool guy. I was in one of his more recent videos. Maybe it was his second newest upload. I was in it for like 5 seconds. Welcome in, Garrison. How are you? How's it going? What's going on? We are gathering up, for anyone who's just popping in, we are gathering up 100,000 leaves. And it is starting to set in exactly how many leaves that is. Actually, how many leaves have I broken in this world? 87,000. So between my giant tree that I have today, any other builds that I've done, and what we've done today, which has probably been about 10,000 already, I've not even mined as many leaves as I'm going to need for this project in 6 years. Now, given I don't spend all my days mining leaves out like this, but, you know, just to put it in perspective, I need to almost over double the current amount of leaves I've mined in the world. You were in a YouTuber's vid. You're famous. Too bad you aren't famous anywhere else. Yeah. I like the anonymity. I enjoy our community. I like the size that we are. I'm always wanting more people, but I like bringing in like-minded people, you know? I'd rather have 18,000 people who enjoy my stuff than a million if the million are bad people. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I just sort of started it and didn't know where it was going to finish. What I mean is I just like to find like-minded people. Small guy, small community. The community's grown a lot. It's crazy to me that we have like almost 3,000 people in Discord. That's insane to me. I feel like we have so many people in Discord. Now, given most of them join so that they can have the world download for free. So out of every 100 people that join, we get someone who's actually like, you know, looking to chat in the community. Thank you, Lucille. Out of every 100 people, we have someone who actually like sticks around and like wants to chat and share their stuff, which is awesome. That's what I'm really looking for. Like, build that community and just have those like-minded people, and it's so rewarding and it's so fun. I wasn't trying to. No. I didn't think you were being mean. Sorry if it came out that way. From what I was saying. Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter? Lord of the Rings. By a long margin. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings nerd. I got into those books and movies pretty late in life. Like maybe 6 years ago, maybe. I read the books and then I watched the movies for the first time. Immaculate series. Might be a rare case where I think that the movies are better than books, though. Hate to say it. I don't know how many people would hard disagree with me with that, or if anybody has read and watched Lord of the Rings, but I think that the movies are better. Frodo or Bilbo? Frodo. Actually, Sam, honestly. I know it's not an option, but Sam is probably my favorite fictional character of all time. That man is just the GOAT. Everyone should be aspiring to be more like Samwise Gamgee. A huge Harry Potter fan years ago, but I don't like the creator. Me neither. Like the gate transportation system that I built, I was inspired by Harry Potter. A lot of people said it, and I just didn't really want to credit it. Like I put a picture of it. I'm like, if you know, you know, but like, I'm not really trying to support that. I'm not super excited for the HBO series either, like the reboot of Harry Potter. I personally don't think that it needs a reboot more than anything. Like, the movies are perfectly fine, I feel like. They're not that old. The CGI and the acting, like, I don't know. Well, the acting's not the greatest in the world, but they're fun movies. Like, you get the itch to watch Harry Potter movies, like, during Christmas time, honestly. That's, like, the vibe that I think about. But, yeah. I think that the movies are fine, and I don't really think that there's a reason to reboot it. And I don't personally think that they can... I don't think that they can pull it off either. Like, at the rate that TV is released these days, like, all the good TV shows take, like, 3 years per season, and you get, like, 8-episode seasons. And, like, I do think that we're in, like, a little bit of a golden age of television. Like, some of the series that are coming out right now are, like, some of the best that's ever been. Like, in the last, like, 5-10 years, maybe, there's been, like, just something immaculate television. But I think it's so slow to come out these days. Like, the quality is just higher, and I think, like, going from network to streaming is just really limits, like, how fast and how much money that these things can make. and that's kind of where like it comes from. So I don't think that they could pull out 8 or 7 Harry Potter books in 7 seasons in a reasonable time frame. I think it might take like 12 years to do that personally. I know that they said that they were going to do otherwise, but I just don't see it happening. Things take too long. Things take too long. Why do I keep removing my bed? Might as well just leave it out here. I'm stuck rewatching the same show over and over again. I forgot what are you watching? Oh, don't you watch Adventure Time? Isn't that your big thing? This song is too intense for grinding leaves. Did I watch The Rings of Power? I tried. I watched the first few episodes. I just wasn't that into it. It had some of the same issues for me as the Hobbit movies. I just didn't like the look of it. Like, it just all looks too clean and like perfect, if that makes sense. Like the Lord of the Rings, the OG movies, like they look dirty. They look like people live in that world. They look like people smell bad. And in the Rings of Power, everyone just looked too clean. I didn't like that. You remembered what my favorite show was, but not the sport? I do. Oh. You're talking about karate? I'm sorry, but when I think about sports, karate is not one of the things that comes to my mind immediately. Cam, it is in my newest World Tour video, somewhere in the middle of it. I check your channel every day for new videos. I wish you upload more, but it takes a lot of time. Thanks, Garrison. I appreciate that. I wouldn't recommend checking every day. So you're gonna go a month between. If I had my ideal schedule, I think I was saying before, it'd be like two weeks probably. In a realistic schedule, it would be 3 weeks for me. But even then, they take too long. Especially the project that I'm going to be doing now, which is terraforming my whole island. God only knows how long that this will take. That's why I'm going to be doing these streams to be gathering these resources. Then on the side, I'm going to be still designing everything that I need, and hopefully I can pull it all together in like some sort of reasonable time frame. It is not karate, but thank you for trying. Oh, God. My YouTube knows what's up, recommends me the videos as soon as they come out. You love to see that. That is what you'd love to see. I should really put the chat on the screen, huh? Like the live chat on the screen, because if everyone's watching on Twitch, most of the chat's over on YouTube, so I think like they probably think I'm just schizo talking to myself. I promise I'm not. There are active people over on YouTube. Do I know Wax Fraud? Yes. Well, no, I don't know him. I've watched him, but I've never talked to him. There was a Reddit thread. First off, I have a bone to pick with all of you people. There's a Reddit thread on r/Minecraft yesterday or the day before. Someone said, does anyone know of like good Minecraft YouTubers to watch that aren't like obnoxious? I don't know any. And so many people recommended so many great YouTubers. I mean, the majority of the recommendations were Hermitcraft. Wax Fraud was one that was recommended an incredible amount of times. I didn't see any small guy recommendations in there. Nobody went to that thread and said, you should watch Small Guy. I checked out a ton of YouTubers that were recommended, and some of them were way smaller than me. I guess you guys just don't love me. I'm just joking. I didn't check through the whole thread though. It was just I just checked like the top like 50 comments or something. I was just scrolling through it. Hello, Massidus. How are you? I love watching Waxraw. I gotta get more into Waxraw. Job application, who's an active member in our Discord, recommended to me Brock, Not So Brock, I think is his name. I watched a few of his videos. I enjoyed those a lot too. I don't use red hair, you would. What should I name my spear, guys? You should name your spear. I don't know. My brain isn't working. Guys, what should Katie name their spear? Wow, a lot of people watch Waxrod. I actually don't know how many subs he has, or they have. Thanks, Purple Gem. I appreciate that. Speary the Platypus. That's a good one. I gotta watch more Phineas and Ferb. It's a good show. I watched Phineas and Ferb almost exclusively for the B plot line of like Perry and Doofenshmirtz. I don't really care what Phineas nor Ferb is up to in the majority of the episodes that go on. Okay. Wow, we have done a considerable chunk to this forest. Let's see, how many shulker boxes is this? So 4 shulker boxes, basically 5. Let's just round that up to 5 shulker boxes. So that is 8,640 leaves, plus we got 5,500 before. We're a little over 10% of the way already, which is honestly faster than I thought. I'm curious to know how many are in the tree though. Once I tear down the tree, like how many leaves are there? Because like I could probably get like 50,000 back maybe, and that would save me a lot of time. And also then I could just rebuild the tree pretty easily. But we are going to be wrapping up the stream now. I appreciate all of you that came out. I want to do these more frequently, so if you haven't joined the Discord, be sure to. If you can, Lucille, if you could send the Discord link one more time, that would be much appreciated. Yeah, go ahead, join. You'll get your stream notifications there. You get YouTube notifications, and also just a ton of awesome people in the community. Just a lot of fun people. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I got stuff to do. I'm starting a new book tonight, so I'm pretty excited to do that. I appreciate everyone who came out to the stream, and oh, thank you, Purple Gem. Appreciate that. I appreciate everyone who came out, and I will see you guys soon. Do we have anybody viewing on Twitch for me to like raid somebody? 7. Yeah, let's raid someone. Let's see, who do I watch that's live right now? We'll hit up Linksy with this. He is my pal. How do I... Oh, see you, V. Did you just get here? Okay. Bye, everyone. And oops, I just slapped my mic. Bye, everyone, and thanks so much for hanging out. See you. Oh, Linksy's channel does not allow me to raid at this time. Why can't I raid him? Okay, we're gonna raid someone else then. Raid my friend Bree. Bye.